Hey everyone, High Pockets here, back with some more Mills County. So, in the last episode, we cultivated field number 9 here. And, well, as I guess per the course of springtime, we are going to have to continue on cultivating. We've got fields, let's see here, fields 13 and 14, 7, and I believe 20 is also a crop field. I can't remember. I think 20 also, but that could very well be grass. Let's just take a look. Yeah, I think it is grass. Let's go type. Yes. So yeah, we will go ahead and get this going. Get this thing started up. If I remember right, it definitely knows that it's back there. This here TG tractor. So we'll go ahead and get that lowered down. And I think what we're going to go ahead and do is just go around the outsides, kind of do the end rows, and we'll let a worker take over at that point. I apologize for the shortage in videos lately. I've been super busy with work and just life in general. So trying to get back into the swing of things here. It's been a while since I've been in this map, so it's gonna take me a minute to get acclimated back to what's all going on. But we'll get in there. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. I have gotten a few new things for the old PC here. I finally switched over to a solid state drive. I know, crazy. um, and yeah, it's a M.2 drive, so it plugs right into the motherboard. And I tell you what, it is like night and day, just insane difference. You know, before I'd get home or I'd fire this thing up, and I'd go get a sandwich, have dinner, you know, wash my car, watch a movie, and then come back in and it would be booted up and ready to go. And then I could do the whole process again when I tried to launch anything because it was just so painfully slow. But now it's like, okay, you know, I think I took a video of it, or I timed it before I put the hard drive in, and I want to say it was a little over 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes to go from completely off to having Google Chrome open. And you know, now it's like 30 seconds. You're in. You're out. It's just insane how much better things are. If I would have known how much better things could be, I would have done it a long time ago. Yeah, so my truck has been broken down for the last couple days. I've been waiting on some parts for that thing. Typical 6-liter problems. Anybody who owns a 6-liter Ford diesel knows that it's a struggle just trying to daily drive. But it's alright. We got her figured out. Should have parts here today. I'm actually playing hooky from work. Yeah, crazy. Um, I, it's running, but not very well, I suppose I should say. I'm waiting on some parts, but there was a big ice snowstorm last night, so I'm thinking the parts are delayed. And I really didn't want to be broke down on the side of the road today with the roads being as icy as they are. So I just decided it best to stay home and play Farming Simulator all day. I mean, it's better to do anyways, right? These fields are quite a bit bigger than I remembered, which is alright because I'm tired of playing on all these maps with dinky little fields, all these maps overseas where it's just tiny fields. And I do like fields that don't have square fields. Like this is it's got some squareness to the fields, but a lot of them are pretty good as far as shape-wise. They're not bad enough that you just forget about ever using a worker, but they're good enough that you don't just have some big square here that you're trying to cultivate. But this one is actually pretty square. It's a rectangle. So yeah, I think we're doing alright here. Now I have to look back into I think we've only gotten the one episode in, so this is still pretty much a fresh series. So yeah, we're going to make some videos this week. Hopefully I can get you one out for the rest of the week, up through probably Sunday, and then I am actually going out of town again for work. I have training in Ames, Iowa to go to. So that's a nice little, 6-hour drive or so, and yeah, it'll be fun. Actually, crazy enough, my best friend actually lives like 15 minutes from where I'm going to be, so that works out super nice. I think actually we might start having a worker go up and down, a little uppy downy action. That was atrocious. See if we can get kind of lined up here. There we go. We'll see what they make of it. It's still early spring, so we have more than enough time to do everything we need to do. How is that's completely fertilized. That's alright. This is kind of fertilized. I would like to take a trip over to field 20 and just see what's actually going on. I'm pretty sure it's grass, but very possible that it's not. Oh yeah, yep, definitely a grass field. Big grass field. Oh my. Wow. We are going to have our work cut out for us here. I don't know that I want to fertilize this. I don't know that I want any more bales that are going to come off of it. Definitely going to have to get some cows. Might have to sell our... I can't remember what I got for a mower. I don't remember if I bought a triple mower right away. I might have done, but I don't think I did. Now that I'm thinking about it. What do we got in here? We have an autoloader. We have a round baler, and we have one mower. Yes, that's going to be a very good time. Now that I'm looking at this, it is about dark, and this guy's probably getting tired. He wants to go home. So we're going to go ahead and head to the house for the night, and we will come back out bright early and bushy-tailed in the morning. Ah, yes, morning. That's what I am talking about. We'll go ahead and get this guy going again, maybe. There we are. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. Alright. Let's see. What do we have for fertilization? We have this. Where are you? Right here at the home farm. Let's we'll get the old, what are you? I don't even know what you are. 7400, something like that. Double aught. Yeah, 7800. Alright. This ought to be able to handle a sprayer, I would think. We'll go ahead and it's probably going to be a mistake, but yeah, it's a good mod. It's a good tractor so far. We haven't really done any strenuous work with it yet, but so far I'm really liking it. Nobody's coming. No, I don't think that we really need to spray with duals, but we're gonna do it anyways. It's not in there. Must be in the shed here. Must be in the barn. Oh, we got an exhaust leak. Looks like we got an exhaust leak going there by the fuel tank. There it is. These things, the double aughts and like the 10s, and even like 20 series tractors, Deere tractors, don't look too bad in the two-wheel drive versions. But once you get into like the 30s, the 30 series and like 20 series Deeres, they just look so weird when they're two-wheel drive. I mean, it is just, it's almost gross how bad they look. Now, where do we buy fertilizer? Do we have a placeable? Yeah, I don't know. Don't see anything around here. Now hopefully this sprayer is one of the sprayers out of the sprayer add-on pack, because those are just fantastic. Yeah, I don't see one here. Fuel, we could fill up. Getting along nice. So, there's the pup. Hopefully the wife remembers to feed the dog, because we got farming to do. We are busy today. As long as we can fill up our fertilizer sprayer here. I don't think that there's anything going on over here as far as bulk fertilizer or anything like that. Got some silos. Field 17, that's a big field there. Wow. We have grain trailer, no spray. Well, I suppose we'll have to get something. Do I have a trailer? Yeah, it's been way too long since I've been in this map. I can't remember. I remember I spent an absurd amount of time getting all this stuff ready to go. Yeah. You know what I really need to get is a forklift mod, just to keep at the store. I guess we'll just road this thing on over. Oh, it's supposed to rain today? Well, we'll go fill this up, and probably shouldn't spray when it's raining, so this today is pretty much just going to be a write-off, I think. I don't think the store is too awfully far away. I do remember this trip. Made it plenty of times. Yeah, if I remember right, we've got a very large loan to pay off. We started with a lot of debt. So the main objective for the first year or two is probably just to get out of debt. I don't know how long we'll be doing this series. Probably, oh, I don't know, till I'm tired of it. uh, we'll be kind of, like I said, with Estancia Lapacho, we'll be just live streaming that mainly when the girlfriend is over and decides she wants to do some weird stuff with me. I wonder, I bet you can buy fertilizer here. Anhydrous? You shouldn't be able to fill this up with anhydrous, I wouldn't think, but you never know. Lime? Is there liquid anywhere? Diesel? Yep. What are you? I bet you are fertilizer. No? What's this hose for then? There it is. Perfect. Spending some money. Oh, look at that. Thing's got a windshield wiper. That's pretty cool. Let's get going. I really need to invest in a steering wheel. I think that would be great. I'm trying to get myself a better graphics card at the moment. I have a GTX 750 right now. It's just a little 2 gig card, and it's just, I mean, it gets the job done. Obviously, I mean, I can run this at, I got this at, you know, ultra settings or high, whatever, very high settings, and it runs it pretty well. There's definitely some spots, you know, you get into like the woods or into an area where there's a lot of trees and things like that. It bogs it down pretty good. But I think the rest of my PC kind of helps it out because I've got an i7 7700 processor and 16 gigs of RAM. You know, so the PC itself is pretty good. It's just the graphics card that's holding it back, if you would. There's definitely, I'm actually, as we speak, bidding on a GTX 1060, the 6 gig version, on eBay. I am at the moment winning for a ridiculous $300. I just cannot understand how graphics cards are worth so much, but either way. Well, it stopped raining. We'll call it good. Good enough to spray. The wet crop symbol's still up, but it's fine. And I think this is the widest one, the widest sprayer you can get. I know there's a like 16 meter one or something like that, a narrower one. So let's see what we got. Or maybe this is the narrow one. I hope it's not the narrow one. This is going to take a while. Yeah, this is definitely the narrow sprayer. This is not good. Alright, well, I think what we'll probably do is a little bit of a time lapse. Let's see how This guy's getting along. He's going. He's getting it. So can't really ask for anything else there. And GPS is going to be my hero at this point in time. So yeah, let's start the time lapse. We will talk to you in a little bit. Alright guys, so that is that field's first application of spray. More than likely just put on some insecticide, keep the bugs off of it as it's trying to grow for its first little stage here. So yeah, the TG has finished up in field number 14, and this field is got its next fertilization going on. So we're doing pretty good here. We'll go ahead and shut this down. Gave it its minute to cool off, get all the oil and the turbo and everything nice and cooled off. And we'll go ahead and skip her till the morning. There it is. We got another growth stage out of it. Good thing we did that when we did. We could go right now and just spray it again. I think not. That definitely took plenty of time. We're gonna have to get a bigger mower for sure, or at least a front-mounted mower for the side mower, because that took quite some time. This is a big field. We're gonna have plenty of more than enough bales. Matter of fact, we may do, I don't know, I don't know how I want to do it. We may do half hay bales and then save the other half for silage. Uh, I kind of want to do some silage baling. I believe we have a bale wrapper. I should have bought a bale wrapper anyways if I haven't. But yeah, we'll definitely be able to get into the stuff with the big bud pack and the great big equipment. You know, now, and a lot of the maps that I do play on, you know, the fields are big enough for a lot of that, but for the majority it would be a little overkill. You know, there's just a few fields that you'd actually be able to utilize that equipment on. Let's go ahead and put this back in the shed we found it. We better wait for this guy because they're not paying attention, I'm sure. Looking at their phone. Might have to get ourselves a little lawnmower, mow the yard when we're bored, because we're definitely going to be out of stuff to do soon. Not at all. We have more than enough to do. So we'll go ahead, shove this back in the shed. It's done a good job for us. And I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. So, as always, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will talk to you next time. Thanks.